Hello, and welcome to Thursday, the 11th of June. Just wait for it to. There we go. Now I can do the things. All right. Okay, so today there may be buttons pushed today, so extra sensitivity is required from everybody today. All right. So the moon is still in Aries, so we do have some potentially short tempers around. So just be aware of your energy rising, maybe. All right, so now the moon does move into Taurus, but it's at like 10:30 p.m. this evening. So again, that's more of a tomorrow problem. But the words are quite lengthy today, so I will read the words and then I will go through the moon stuff. All right, so buttons may be pushed. Old hurts can make themselves known today, but are they appearing as ghosts of the past or as teachers that have helped you shape the wisdom and strength you carry today? Now, what was once felt painful may reveal itself as a lesson, guiding you towards greater understanding. So approach any emerging situations with compassion, both for yourself and others. Pause before reacting and look beneath the surface at what is unfolding. Remember, there is meaning in everything that crosses your path. Even the challenges arriving today may carry a message that will help illuminate the next step. Now, when I wrote this, I was more talking about emotional situations or, like just human to human situations. However, I'm going to amend that now and say this also goes for old physical hurts. So yesterday when I was training, I have triggered an old injury. And so now my left shoulder is like I had the worst sleep last night because I just could not get comfortable. So, like I said, these are old hurts that could definitely be emotional, but very, very honestly, they could just be physical, like myself. All right. So, first of all, with the moon, um, these connections are starting later in the afternoon, but still they're applying all day. What's going on? Have I clicked the button? I have clicked the button. All right, okay. Oh my gosh, all those people I did not, that was not there. Good morning, DG. Hello, Heather. How are you? Good morning, Louise. Hello, Christy. That makes sense. My Aries moon in full force. Bold decisions, yay! And silly people are getting an earful. Awesome. All right, just remember compassion though, Christy. Because you could also trigger a response in people that is maybe unexpected. But all right, so like I said, these aspects are applying all day. So first of all, we have the moon square Jupiter at 4 p.m. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Every time I just feel a square to Jupiter, it's like I don't wanna. Jupiter is still in Cancer. That moon in Aries that wants to, go do things. Like maybe Jupiter's like, nah. Like I know myself. I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. Seriously, really? All right. And then the next one, we've got the moon square Venus at 6 p.m. All right. So if you're going to force people to go do things that they don't want to do, then you could potentially um, get the cold shoulder or a sore shoulder like I have got. But that moon square Venus, all right? So she's at home and all comfortable in Cancer, and I just feel like it's a don't force people to do what they don't want to do. All right? So again, it's just a feeling. You can apply so many other things to this. Um yeah, okay. None of them are coming to my mind right now. I am sleep deprived. All right, the next one after that, which is applying all day, is the moon conjunct Chiron. All right, so here is the hurts that are exposing themselves. All right, so now after 2 o'clock, we do have a trine to the south node. It is a trine, it's a good thing, but a south node is it's a medical aspect, it's an empty cup aspect, it's a bit of a negative inner critic aspect today. So again, watch your mindset, all right? You might, like me, I'm just in a funk right now. Yeah, love and light, whatever. Okay. Now, after 8 p.m., we do have the moon starting to square Pluto. All right, so as you can see, like all of the connections today are a bit shitty, you know. So again, meh. Now the sun is not making any aspects at all. Fuck, I feel like a bit of a doomsday prepper today. All right, so the sun's making no aspects whatsoever. It's just floating around there, in Gemini. Yes, because we're coming up to the solstice soon. How exciting is that? So when is the solstice? Yeah, the 21st this year. So, okay, beautiful. All right, but Mercury is making a sextile to Mars. Mars ruling the moon in air, like in Taurus. Again, he's not really happy either. All right. Now, Mars itself is not making. No, you made it! So nice to see you. Oh my God, guys. Nat, very influential person in my life. Totally so thrilled to see you here. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, like I was saying, Mercury talking to Mars. Mars is in a bit of a funk. He's not talking to anyone either. So I do feel like it's one of those stay home type of days. All right. Oh, seriously, I'm so sorry that it can't help it. All right, Venus. Okay, so this is a good one. Venus is making a trine, so an easy flow to Neptune. But Neptune is also in Aries, being ruled by Mars. But good morning, Sean. How are you? All right, so Venus, Neptune, she's trying to find meaning in the experiences she's having. But she's opposing Pluto now, all right? So, yes, she's trying to find meaning, but she's also looking into a little bit of a black hole, all right? So, and when I'm saying that, I'm meaning eighth house, Pluto, depth of our soul. We're looking at those hard times that have created valuable experiences, being the nuggets and gold of wisdom, the pearls of wisdom, all right? So, Venus looking at Pluto, going, all right, how do I find meaning in this bit of pit of experience? And she's also square Chiron. All right, so even though Venus is in Cancer, she's still potentially okay. All right, so let's go back to the ancestral stuff. Maybe the triggers and the things that are coming up for us are our old hurts that we're trying to transform. All right, so she's square Chiron. She's like, yeah, there's tension, but we love squats. Squares are squats. All right, so eventually it builds resilience and we become a master of these experiences, especially with Chiron. And if you've had your Chiron return at around that 50 mark, 50, 51, 52, then you have mastered those wounds. You are somebody that can express these experiences with wisdom to the people that have not yet had this joy. So, like I said, Venus is, she's trying to make meaning of the hurts that she's feeling, and she will dig deep to find that value. All right. And again, overall, we have Jupiter seeking wisdom through that tension and the old mastery of these major life lessons. So even though it feels a bit doomy, because there's just I can't really like where's the positive aspects in here today? Well, it's the wisdom that you have gained from past experience pretty much. So yeah, I think I'm going to draw a card and just see what comes with that. So all right. What card is going to summarize this beautifully? Oh, this one. This one. Oh, okay. Weavers share their magic tea. All right. So this is card number 24. Let's have a look. Without poking my eye out. Okay. All right. So divine inspiration that could be life-changing. Being receptive and curious to follow through, and selflessness. So when the dream weavers share their magic tea, it's a sign to remember the divine quality of inspiration. You know the feeling. One moment you're walking, taking a shower, or driving your car, and suddenly ideas come pouring through your mind and heart. You feel like you could explode with hope. These are gifts from the divine, from source, from conscious universe, or any other name you claim to describe spirit. These gifts come unbidden and may answer a query you forgot you even asked. Inspiration is a feeling sense and comes with its own intelligence and logic, as if it's been staring at a complicated series of locks that have kept you away from the next manifestation of a destiny you've always known but just couldn't get to. Suddenly, all the locks begin to turn, pins click into place, and the doors swing open to let the light shine in. Now you have inspiration in all its technicolored glory. Did you think the Dreamweavers would just keep their magic tea to themselves? You just need to stay receptive and follow through on your curiosity and watch the magic arise to greet you. Inspiration wants to give you a gift, so let it. All right, so I like this. All right, so with the buttons being pushed, the old hurts coming through to show themselves, and Venus making those connections where she's trying to see what she's willing to fight for. She's looking into those old past, potentially dark holes and going, oh my God, the strength that I gained from that. This one, I feel like it's a little bit of an ayahuasca sort of, I don't know. I'm just feeling like there's, not that you need to obviously it's Neptunian, all right? It's not something that you're seeing in front of your face. It's something that you've got to feel or sense. So so sense your way through the day. Try to be as compassionate as you can. Don't do things if you don't want to do them, because that's just going to cause problems later on in the evening. And be gentle with yourself and others. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be old hurts. It could be like an old physical injury, like myself, that I am now like struggling to do something with. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? So yeah, be inspired, ladies. Be compassionate, and go through your day in the best version of yourself that you can with what you've got. So until tomorrow, mwah, I will see you then, and I hope you have a fabulous day.